In this video, I'm rolling with Steve. Steve is a black belt at the Academy. We have 4 other rolls on my channel. I'm going to include the links in the description. I'm also going to be creating playlists for each person, so we could track the progress and our exchanges over time. So here I just pulled guard. I know how terrible that is. And I'm looking for my usual game. De La Riva hook. Here I'm pulling down on the head, looking for a guillotine, or at least to threaten it to cause a reaction. So there he tried to pass my guard, but I had my butterfly hook in and I was able to sweep him. Here I'm telling my friend not to watch us roll. He's not old enough. I was making a joke. He's a good blue belt. His name is Joe. He's in one of the other videos. So here I'm trying to get out of his half guard, which is much easier in no gi without the friction of the pants. Here I'm trying to get an Americana. I'm doing some wrist fighting on that side, and that caused an urgency for him to push me off of him. And that also caused a weakening of his half guard. So now I'm looking to point my knee towards the ceiling and peel it off. When I did that, he underhooked my other leg, which was a great reaction. But I was still able to clear my leg and pass. Here he's trying to prevent me from coming forward. I'm in the 1,000-pound position, even though I'm not really applying a ton of shoulder pressure. I'm being polite. I'm applying enough. And there I opened him up for the back take. Now there's a lot of hand fighting. What's interesting about Steve is I can't get any meaningful grip. I can't get the seatbelt. I can't grab his wrist. I mean, he's so good at defending. He's so tucked away in his positioning that it really was impenetrable. And here I'm here for a while. He probably is thinking about Graham being out this whole time, but I'm making him defend my hooks, trying to slide my hand under his arm, trying to gain a meaningful grip. As you can see, he's definitely thinking about Graham being here. That's why I switched my stance and went to the side. Here, what I'm looking to do is just roll him back, create space, and let him drop into it. Like right there. It's hard to defend. Here again, he's got a great defense. I'm looking to get some type of grip on his arm from Kimura style grip to an armbar grip, but I couldn't get anything. Now he's crossing his leg to prevent me from mounting. There, the round ended, and he asked me if I wanted to continue, and I said, yes, thank you, because I've been doing 2 rounds at a time. Here he tried to spin out. This is a great little scramble here. Now, most people would go to the back. I think he was expecting me to go to the back there, but I scooped him and I went to the front. And now I'm in an attacking position for a Darce, Anaconda, guillotine. But he's got such good wrist control, he identified it early. I could do this to another practitioner and just throw the Darce right on. He wouldn't even defend it. But not Steve. So there he stripped my grip and fell back, which was a good move because he basically got some type of guard back. But moves in jiu-jitsu are not like moves in chess. A move in jiu-jitsu actually gasses you, whereas a move in chess doesn't take any effort. So every move we make in jiu-jitsu, even if it advances our position, how much will it gas us to get there? or how much gas will it take to get there. So here, instead of letting him rest, I'm resting myself, but I'm still putting some type of trying to peel. I'm trying to put a little bit of pressure on his chest. I'm not going to let him just rest comfortably. I'm going to be like a little bit annoying so he can't just get it all back. So I'm doing a little wrist fighting. I'm trying to peel his leg. I'm not just going to let him lay there. And believe me, I want to lay there too. My arms are really long. In this position, if I grab your wrists or I push under your armpits, it's going to be really hard to come back from it. I have octopus arms. I don't know what my reach is, but it's got to be Anderson, the Spider Silver comparable. There I was looking to peel. Again, we're getting into this wrist fighting, but it only really allows me time to rest. I feel like it tires my opponent and allows me time to rest. I'm smiling because we have a real grip fighting war going on here. Very Wing Chun. Trying to peel his leg off. Get my knee to the ceiling. Get rid of that grip, that hook. See, even trying to break that grip just now, I wasn't trying to use a lot of force. I didn't just yank my arm away as hard as possible. I wanted to see how little could I do to release it. And that, I feel, sharpens the jiu-jitsu blade. I'm just trying to tire him out here. I want to tire out his arms, tire out his wrists, threaten wrist locks. Because if you have somebody in your closed guard, you really have to attack. You have to keep some type of offensive closed guard. Here I'm just defending. I was defending the triangles by putting my arms in that position. Here he let me grab his head, but his knee is in the middle. And here's my big mistake. He was able to get up and sweep me by my head, and now he went right to the north-south, and I knew my arm was in trouble, but he had it pinned to my chest in a way that I couldn't get it out. I was trying to make space with his knee, and he went right in and took the Kimura. Almost before I knew what was happening. I mean, I knew it was coming, but it still came faster than I thought. So up until then, I was having a good round. Oh, and that's about 8 minutes, and I felt it in my mind that it was around that time, and I asked him if he wanted to stop. He said, yeah.
We're starting to know each other, you know.
And now we're just exchanging jiu-jitsu pleasantries. Honestly, you know, a guy like him, I could roll with him for an hour. You know, because he of the way he responds and the technicality of his responses. It's so interesting. And it's uncommon. That's why everybody's not a black belt.
Initially, but now not so much anymore.
Right, you were holding on.
But thank you guys. I appreciate all the support. I love all the comments. And if you want to help support the channel, I have a merchandise store now. I have a couple of t-shirts on there, a couple of logo designs. I have more things coming out in the future. This is just the beginning. And also you can go to a Buy Me a Coffee link and help support the channel that way. I appreciate all the comments and the questions, and I respond to everybody.
You heard me quickly when you did that, right? When you snapped my head down, I couldn't believe how powerful.
Thank you for supporting Jits Over 50.
How perfectly timed it was. I mean, it felt powerful because I was like, you know, I'm kind of like that, and then you snap it down. It's like, yeah, what do I have from there? I mean, I gave, you know, it's a broken posture. Perfect. Yeah, amazing. Thank you. Appreciate that.